I definitely didn't turn my damage up. That just doesn't sound like something I would do. But since we're here, we might as well buy the legitimate upgrades. And we probably don't need to speculate as to why I have 10,000 pipe bombs. I'll probably need that many for whatever this mission is. I need to destroy propane tanks. It's like the game just knows what I want. There are 5 of them. I'm sure I can reach them all. But let's see about this new shotgun. I like how big of a hole I can make from this far away. Propane tank number 1 is in the corner of this room. So I'm thinking you could probably shoot it from way back here to give yourself a head start. And then it's onto this building. I wonder if I could shoot it from the distance. Just gotta be careful not to actually shoot the tank. My thought is if I could shoot whatever the tank is over there and then turn and shoot this one right here, then I can move on. I could do those 2 instantly. I think that's about done it. And I only have 36 shotgun shells left. So let's give this a test run. 1. And 2? Yep, that works. While I'm at it, I might as well see if I can get the one in the lighthouse since I'm in the neighborhood. When it's that big, it's gotta actually be pretty easy to do. Yep, I can definitely hit that one. Now we just need to lay out our route. I'm gonna use a few bombs here to try and save myself some shotgun ammo because I am running a little bit low. And it's always just a lot of fun to watch stuff blow up. I hope that doesn't blow up the propane tank. Then I've got to figure out how to get to that one. Okay, it's way out here, so this one's gonna be a little bit harder to get. I definitely can destroy it from up above though. And then the final piece of the puzzle is somewhere up on top, as in right there. So if I take a little bit off the wall, I should be able to run up the stairs, shoot it, and then go to my escape boat over here. Through this little opening right here, my boat is somewhere down below me. I think the slowest part is going to be going from this tank to that one tucked underneath over there. But I'm pretty sure I can actually deviate right here. Instead of going that way, I come this way and shoot it from up above. Yep. That'll work pretty nicely. In fact, I may even be able to get the last propane tank too. Unless I accidentally blow it up like that. But what I can maybe do is, as I'm running by, throw a few pipe bombs over in that direction. And that should blow it up anyway. I'll just make myself a little target of where I need to throw the pipe bombs towards. I do in fact need to use pipe bombs because I only have 6 bullets from my gun. I can't really miss any of my shots. Luckily, I am a professional, so let's see how this is gonna go. Why didn't that blow up? That's troubling. Okay, I already lost a shot. But this is kind of like the practice round anyway. 8 seconds and I've already got 3 of them down. Need to switch over to pipe bombs. Pipe bombs are up. Let's hope that's going to take care of that. Didn't look like it did. That's okay. We're going to go back to our shotgun for this one because we can. Good to go. Moving over towards this one. We go down the hole. That one's down. Then coming up into the house. That one. And we only got one of the optional ones. Let's restart that again because this is actually easy. Not really sure what that one's problem was last time, but it's playing by the rules this time. There's 3, off we go. This time I'm just going to use a full-size bomb because I realize how much time I have. So yeah, it's not too much of a detour anyway. So that's a second optional cleared. Now we go back to our shotgun for this one. I could probably use a shotgun for any of them because they tend to blow up pretty easily. Back to this one again. Kablamo. And on the roof. And then we still have 20-something seconds to spare. Oh, well, good enough for me. Ballistic. A new tool. I didn't want one of these. Get out of the way, car. I've also learned that if I'm holding a pipe bomb and touch my macro, it goes like this. That's a lot of bombs. And then the game starts to slow down and eventually breaks. But we'll get to that at some point. For now, we'll just enjoy the fun. Oh, look, that thing's standing back up. And just like that, I've only got 9,900 bombs left. Anyways, rockets. That's gonna be a lot of fun. What happens if I hit the macro with that? No, it doesn't fire super fast, but it does make pretty big bombs. Not sure where those ones are going, but the neighbors are gonna be thrilled. Luckily, I've saved up my money, so we're able to buy everything we need for those. While we're at it, we might as well just give a little bit of extra everywhere because we're gonna need it. Pipe bombs are also not looking too bad these days either. I don't even remember when I did that. So let's see the bigger explosion. Yeah, that's actually a pretty big hole because these brick walls are pretty thick. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these. Windmill. That's fun. Yeah, I really like this thing. Back to Hollow Rock Island. Download communication data from 3 satellite dishes. The most annoying part every time is just finding them all. There's one way up here, one down here, one over here. We're probably just going to go in that order because it's easy to go from high to low. And we're going to start to use more of the planks when we can, especially in levels like this that have a lot of elevation change. Can I be lazy and use a plank on this one? How high are these ones now? Can that go all the way up there? That probably isn't really going to work. Okay, that gets me close enough that I can hack it and then I can run over to the next one somewhere over there. That's pretty straightforward. I know, I'm an artist, you don't need to tell me. That gets me right to here, and then it's on to the third one somewhere over there. I feel like this one might just be a lot of running with no vehicles involved. A couple more carefully placed planks, and I'm on the roof. I hit that one, and then I'm out of here. Am I missing something here? This one seems almost too easy. I guess it's a long ways to run in 60 seconds, but it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, well let's see how this mysterious target goes. I don't really understand what's happening. There's no timer or anything. It's just a helicopter coming at me. I could probably just shoot that down. Hello? Stop looking at me. Oh, interesting. That's why it's going to be hard. I get it now. What they probably don't realize is that I have a rocket launcher with very powerful rockets. Anyways, I assume we can probably just run straight through this because he doesn't seem to be really good at shooting, but it is going to be kind of ugly having to stand up on a beam. But I have no time limit, so that kind of takes the pressure off. He broke my board. All right, you. We're going to fire rockets at it until one of us dies. Okay, the rockets go right through him. That's not fair. Okay, since we can't fight back, we'll just run through this. We'll take our time. We'll hide. We'll make it work. It also helps that I have a key to any gate. I think as long as I'm in a building, he can't really hurt me. And I can get out at any point that I need to. His gun seems to operate on some kind of a timer, so he'll do a few shots every once in a while, along with one of those. Again, that's not super helpful because he broke my thing, but I'm pretty sure I can get the satellite dish from right here. I just need to wait. When I hear the sounds, I've got to run. And mostly to stay out of sight of him. Ooh, this might have been a bad decision. I kind of forget where I'm going now. Oh yeah, we got to go up here. Had to stop for a sec to collect myself and trying to remember where the last satellite dish is. I think it's currently on the ground. So that's actually kind of helpful in a way. Yeah, look at that. I can just walk right out and touch it and go back into my little hidey hole. Easy. Now I just need to run all the way back to my escape boat because an escape boat can definitely outrun an attack helicopter. I think it's down here. I really hope this is my boat. I don't really know where I'm going at this point. You need to clear all targets. Oh, there's two more somewhere. How did I miss two whole targets? Okay, I guess I need two of the optionals, but they're marked white, so they should be optional. It's right there in the name. These might take a little bit of effort to find. I got one of them so far. And out of convenience, the next closest one is under here, and I think I can get to it. I do like the amount of damage that helicopter can do, though. That's a lot of fun. The underground spat me out right next to this one. So it's as easy as that. The helicopter's going to come to this side now while I go back underground. Pretty sure now I can just run straight back to my boat because the helicopter is stupid. Whoops, where am I going? Uh-oh. Probably, yep, we're still good. What is this and why do I want it? In fact, I don't want it. And it gave me rockets but didn't really even give me a chance to use them. But since we're on the topic of rockets, I decided we need to make a few adjustments. The game physically breaks when I touch the rocket launcher. That's a little worrying. Luckily, my game file doesn't seem to be corrupted, but I did turn the damage down a little bit. Apparently 1 million was too much damage for it or something. See, that's better. It still works. I'm not really sure what that means for damage, but it's probably just going to obliterate absolutely anything it touches. Maximum damage. Between those and the pipe bombs, we're really going to start to have some fun. I like how good this game looks. Whoop, gotta be careful not to kill myself. Everything else can die though, that's no problem. I've always preferred an open concept. Next mission, flooding. I can flood stuff. Oh, actually I already flooded stuff because the dam must have broken. So I need to steal documents. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. This probably isn't going to be super hard. A little bit chaotic, but we'll make it work. There's number 1. Just got to be careful with where exactly I send the rockets, because I need stuff to walk on the outside. So I can jump into that one, grab it, jump back onto here, make my way back this way. Number 4 is right here. I think it is. Okay, it's up in the ceiling. But the number 5 is over there. I need to find a boat to be able to move faster. And of course, I didn't realize there's also one over there. So let's see if we can put this obnoxious boat to use. I'm sure I can. I just need to kind of carefully maneuver it into place. Unless this truck is drivable by chance, because if that's the case, I'll just drive it over to where the other one is. I'll still need a boat, but whoops, this will just make it hopefully a little bit easier. We'll get there eventually. Not exactly how I pictured this mission going, but this will work. And we'll park it somewhere. Yep, that sounds good to me. Yep, this is where I want it to be. Oh good, now I get to clear some trees out of the way. The game didn't love that one little bit, so we'll fire some more at the trees. Yeah, it has a lot to think about when I do that. So I guess this will be number 1. Then the truck over here will be number 2. Then I can take the boat across to number 3. And that all seems pretty straightforward now that I'm doing it this way. The hardest part of any mission is aligning the damn boat. But I think this one's not going to be too bad. We'll leave it somewhere right about... good enough for me. I've kind of forgotten where the other ones were already, so this is going to be a bit of a trial run. We got the first one. This will be number 2. Now we got to cross the water. Luckily, this boat is pretty fast. I'm hoping we can actually put it right into the building, sort of. Yep, that's not at all what I wanted. Okay, don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, so far so good-ish. We somehow still have 30 seconds to get the last few. So as much as I'm screwing this up, I might still be able to pull this one out. Though not if I can't jump onto this thing. Anyways, from here, what I would do is turn and go this way, I think. As we would steal this one. We'd steal the one from that building and then have to run back. So I do have to restart, but it'll work. That part's always a little tricky because the boat doesn't really know how to behave once it's crashed into the wall. And I can't say I blame it. That was not what I wanted to happen. That might have just killed the whole thing again. Okay, I made it here pretty easily. Got well over 30 seconds left. I just need to stop falling in the damn water every opportunity I get. So this one, I believe I went up to here because I could jump through this gap. And then this one is right here. And then back I go again. Not a ton of time to spare on this one. And I don't really remember where the last alarm thing is. So this is going to be very, very tight. It was where? Oh yeah, I didn't even find that one yet. Okay, I need to rethink this. I think from here, instead of going that way, I can actually probably just run this way and it's a lot faster. Yeah, this is clearly how it was supposed to be done because then I can hit this one really quick. Then finally, I bust through this wall, grab this, and then I'll leave out through one of these walls. Probably this one with the big hole in it because then I'm back at my boat just like that. Unless I can find a quicker way through the trees. I mean, that would actually be faster depending on which order I pick the bombs in. New route, first time. This stupid one is probably still going to be the hardest of them. Because the game never really knows how to act, but that one went pretty well. Now I gotta go this way. There's a lot of careful jumps involved on this, but I'm way ahead of my last pace just by getting to here like this. I've got a full 20 seconds to grab the last 2 bombs, one of which is here. The other is going to be... Oh, that might have screwed me. That probably killed my run. Didn't realize there was a hole like that there, though. I might still be able to pull this one out. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... Am I gonna do it? Yeah, I got it. The chase? What? I don't know how to drive a boat. It expects me to be able to do this? Yep. Clearly this is gonna go super well. So I feel like I'm probably not supposed to be sitting here like this. Oh, this is all new though. Do I get to drive a car? Cars are fun. Look at all this new fun stuff to break. Okay, can you not do this to my car? You know what? The fastest way to do this is probably gonna be just to go straight through everything. I'm just gonna fire rockets and walk straight for now. I don't know what was in here, but it was very explosive. That's kind of fun. Okay, moving on. The rockets will just carry me through, because they can go through anything. When in doubt, use explosions, and don't stop using explosions. Gets a little bit hard to see sometimes, but as long as you're firing and walking in the same direction, you'll be just fine. Unless the helicopter shoots you. I don't really know why it starts me on such a slow boat every time. But, yep. Good, this is not vulnerable at all. Thanks, game. This time we're going to start turning the boat earlier. That way I can hopefully get off it nicer and not have to get shot 80 times before I even start. Well, whatever. We'll make this work. I just hope I don't run into anything too explosive in any of these buildings because that would really kind of slow me down a lot. Depending on which direction I run, the helicopter has trouble keeping up because it's got to go back and forth and I can run through the buildings. We're going to go through this building because it looks like it has a lot of shelter for me. Yep, unless I can't get through the wall. Alright, the rockets are fun, but they're a little bit too dangerous. I'm just going to use the shotgun to do this. The shotgun is going to be much easier. Because when I want to get through a wall, it takes an extra half a second, but I can do it safely without blowing myself up. And it works on pretty much any material. And actually, if you run in mostly a straight line, the helicopter doesn't really seem to be able to hit you that much. Never mind, as I was saying, I get it now. If it does hit you, you slow down. The more you get hit, the slower you go. I clearly need to spend more time running in and out of buildings. Or going through them, or whatever, because it can't really hit me that well if I'm in a building. I wish I had an attack helicopter. That would make all these missions so much easier. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just going in and out of buildings. This is going to be a bit of a sketchy run. Didn't wish I had to do this. Okay, we're okay though. Ooh, that's a big explosive thing. Ow, that's not good. Okay, we need to let our health go back up a little bit. How was I supposed to know gas stations are flammable? Okay, we're going to dive around all of this, go under through the trees, and there we go, back onto a boat. Boats are like the ultimate safety in this game. If you're on a boat, you're untouchable. Do I get a brand new place to tear down now? Score 65, Crackerjack. What is this? $1,000? That puts me up to like $30 million. I needed that. To celebrate, I'm going to go like this until the game breaks. It shouldn't take that long, and it's probably going to kill me before we get there. But with the amount of bombs that are going out, something fun's going to happen eventually. We've already got 150 of them out there, and they're slowing down a lot because the game can't keep up with what's happening. Things are slowly breaking down. I'm not sure if most of these bombs are even going anymore. I know if one explodes, it sends a trajectory of the rest of them way off course. Minor frame rate drop. I'm going to adjust my pipe bombs so they're getting this wall now. I think most of them were landing outside. And we're going to stop for a sec to let them catch up. Then we'll admire the damage we've done. I mean, we're still alive somehow. That one was pretty close though, but yeah, this is fun. It's weird to me the parts of this building are still so unscathed. We let loose 350 bombs, and so far the damage isn't really that high. And our frame rate's coming back. Let's take a closer look. Not much left of that wall. Managed to get some damage out here. I feel like most of the bombs flew up into the air and exploded like right here. I might finally be able to achieve my dream of knocking down my own building though. We can use rockets for that. Rockets make a big explosion. And they're pretty easy to like aim. There must be a lot of stuff on fire because the game is still acting just a little slow. We're making progress. The building is still standing though, and we can't have that. Just a couple more little walls to go. Wow, the rockets really do a number on that thing. I think that was the last wall. Have I always had a monster truck? It seems to have received a little damage so far. Not sure why. Anyways, we'll continue destroying our building. Is it the metal beams holding things up? Because I can remove those. That's no problem. Okay, the metal beams are gone. The game is not happy, but I'm not sure what's holding this up, if anything. I was really hoping this thing would fall over. It is kind of cool how I can watch the rockets go sort of in slow motion right now. Something very satisfying about that. But it's pretty clear at this point that this building just isn't going to fall over. I did my best. Don't worry, still some big plans for this one.